All right, we're almost there. Did you get your Mega Millions ticket yet? Tonight's drawing is now up to over $1.2 billion, and it seems like everybody is really hoping to win big. But would you actually know what to do if you did win? Joining us live tonight via Zoom with all the do's and don'ts is Dan Myers from Cooks and Pierce. Thanks for being here.
Thanks, Roy. I'm glad to be here.
Of course. So first of all, what exactly should you do if you are that 1 in 300 million lucky person who does hit the jackpot? What do you do immediately?
Well, Royce, great question. First, I would suggest save your money, because I did talk to my mom earlier today, and she said she already has the winning ticket. So save your money. But jokes aside, my advice would be, first, don't tell anyone, don't do anything. Not until you have time to go and interview a certified financial planner and select one that you're comfortable with. You know, that's an individual that's a fiduciary. They're going to act with your interest in mind. They're going to sit down with you. They're going to figure out a financial plan that incorporates all of your needs, wants, and wishes. They're also going to have a strong network of financial professionals. They'll make introductions to accountants and attorneys. You know, there's a couple decisions you have to make right away. And, you know, do you take the lump sum? Do you take the annuity payment? And there's pros and cons of each. But the right answer for you would get ironed out in a personal financial plan.
Before you even tell anybody, you need to be calling that financial planner.
Exactly.
Yeah. Oh, now listen, we hear horror stories all the time about many people who win the lottery and then their lives essentially can be ruined sometimes. How does that happen? Are they spending too quickly? I don't know, buying leopards and exotic pets and Ferraris and stuff?
All of the above, all of the above. You know, I would say that most people do not have experience handling that type of wealth. And they let their emotions get involved, and that's the detriment to most wealth. You know, they tend to make two big mistakes out of the gate. One, you mentioned, they go out and they buy a yacht and a bunch of beach homes and, you know, some Ferraris, and increase their monthly overhead to a rate that's unsustainable. Secondly, though, they underestimate the enormous tax burden that's involved with winning that type of wealth. And, you know, I would imagine if you came across this lifestyle of luxury, made some poor decisions and had it stripped away, that you would consider your life ruined.
Now, how would you, okay, if you could give anybody, you know, like one piece of advice on how to invest that money, what would you tell them?
You know, I would say this. It's kind of ridiculous to sit around and fantasize, right, about winning the lottery, and but people do unexpectedly come across large sum of money. In fact, we at Cooks and Pierce work with many individuals that this has happened, and the key is really building a financial plan and working that plan. There's not one secret stock tip or something that you can do. It's a process, and this helps lead to good decisions, like paying off a loan that has a high interest rate, but keeping your good debt, building up that emergency fund, you know, funding college and getting those things out of the way. And then the real fun begins, you know, structuring accounts and picking an investment strategy to grow and secure your wealth. But the last thing to don't forget is you have to have a good estate plan, because if you do all this work, you follow the rules, and in the end, you want to ensure that your dollars go to your loved ones and charities of your choice, and not back to Uncle Sam.
Right, right. And lastly, I'll leave you with this because we are out of time. If you won the jackpot, what would you buy? Anything.
What would I buy?
Yeah.
Well, absolutely. I would buy a small tropical island. I would immediately petition to start my own country, so that I would not have to pay half of that.
There it is.
Back to the government.
That is perfect. And hopefully I have a small villa on that island.
You got it. You got it.
All right, Dan. Thank you so much for being here.
All right. Thanks a lot.
All right. Have a good one.